You got YouTube going yet? Hmm. YouTube's not on yet, Empress.
Keep your life I will advertise it.
Hey, Empress. It's not going yet.
Hi, everybody. This is the butterfly. Okay. I thank you so much for joining me today for this special show, Everything CBD, with my special light working sister, Angel. Auntie Nellie is what we call her. Her name is Mara, and she is going to introduce herself and tell you all about why she decided to work with CBD. And we're going to be talking about all the wonderful properties of CBD, as well as giving some CBD away because we are healing the world. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to let my guest introduce herself while I work with the chat. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, Auntie.
Hello. Hello. Auntie Nellie here, or Mara, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm
Yes,
happy to
yes.
be here. So, let's see. I started learning about CBD about 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
My brother Michael at the time had just been diagnosed with aggressive kidney cancer, and he had started researching it back then. He was in a clinical trial at the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio at the time, and had done about a year's trial, but in the meantime was studying everything up on his own naturally. It was really an aggressive
Mm-hmm.
cancer, so
Mm-hmm.
we were just researching pretty much nonstop from the time he got sick. So he taught me about CBD oil, and he was using it on himself. And at the time, my mother had been diagnosed with dementia, and we were contemplating having to put her on a pharmaceutical, which my brother was like, "Please don't do that. Look into CBD." And so that's when my search began.
And
So yeah.
did the CBD help your mom at all with
Mm.
her dementia?
It is. It did. It actually did. It's funny you asked because I just found a video last night. Um, I was in a Zoom with a couple of people and was just gonna. We were talking about my mother, and so I was just gonna show him a little short video and showed him one short clip, and the one above that happened to be a video of the very first time um, that I gave her CBD, and I videotaped it. And this was 6 years ago, so it just popped up last night. It was about 6.5 minutes long, and it's absolutely hysterical. And it worked so miraculously within 12 minutes. Her anxiety and apathy, and she was just really out of sorts, and seeing bugs and that kind of stuff, gone in 12 minutes. And I was a CNA at the time. I had already done many years of you know CNA care, from Parkinson's to cancer to hospice and ALS, and I'd never seen anything work so quickly for, for what her symptoms were at the time. I mean, there's so many other benefits of it, but I was sold right away.
You know, it's so funny as you talk about your mom's dementia. I was a home health aide for many years, for over 15 years, and I used to work with a lot of dementia patients. In fact, it was my favorite wing of the
Mm-hmm.
nursing home that I would work on because uh, it would intrigue me the things that the mind would get stuck on,
Mm-hmm.
because it seems like the thing with dementia is that they remember the past more
Right.
than they remember the like the present or the near present, I should
Right.
say.
Yep.
That is the funniest thing is like so when they're talking to you, sometimes they'll talk to you as if you're their mom,
Oh
or
yeah.
like they're having a conversation with like an old friend or
Mm-hmm.
something like that, and they'll get just like stuck in this era, like because I had this one lady, and she just used to make me laugh so bad, and I just used to take such good care of her because it's
Yep.
just they seem so in a stage of infancy, kind
Mm-hmm.
of like,
Exactly. Yep.
so we would sit her in front of the nurse's station because she would wander off, and she would bend over in her wheelchair and start washing her hair, and she turned on the water, and she's closing her eyes. Oh my God, the water's so hot. Come on, turn on the water. So then she goes, okay, okay, that's enough, that's enough. She'd go through the whole situation, and then after that, she'd go, how's my hair? Because
Oh my
Frankie's
gosh.
coming. And she would sing songs about, and Frankie, we learned that Frankie was her husband. So she just was,
So.
it's like her mind was just stuck in
Mm-hmm.
these moments with
Mm-hmm.
her husband. You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't remember anyone else. And I would often think, is it a good thing or a bad thing to
Mm-hmm.
have like dementia in the way that they don't remember the good things,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't remember the bad things either.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Oh,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying?
100%.
I feel
Yeah.
like the part that really gets to the loved ones is that they sometimes don't remember them, because like I
Right.
say, they go back to being a child, a child. So of course they don't remember having children,
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
a lot of times, the children of the residents, they would get very upset, and there would just be
Mm-hmm.
moments of clarity. And in those moments, the family would just light up. It would just
Mm-hmm.
be like something special. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I can definitely understand uh, how you felt when you found out, that you realized that the CBD was very helpful for so many areas of the issues that your mom and your brother had to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So for my mom,
Hmm.
as soon as she started taking the CBD, well, like you said, they don't recall, and with the CBD, like I said, I timed it. It was 12 minutes, and she literally was sitting back in her chair doing her crossword puzzles, drinking her tea, and had no recollection of being out of sorts. She was so happy, and like silly happy. She's funny. Um, but the other thing is that once we got her on a routine, she actually did start remembering, and she was able to take it on her own after a couple of weeks of taking it. We didn't have to do the reminders, like it was like I mean, we did have to do the reminders. She had paperwork and stuff, but we'd call her and she'd be like, I already took it. Like she was where she couldn't take it on her own at first. Within a couple weeks, you could see an improvement.
Hmm.
So it was amazing for her.
That is amazing. And I understand that you went to school to really learn about. Hi, thank you. Thank you, honey. I understand that you went to school to really, really learn, about the properties of CBD. And I'd like to know
Hi,
how
Eddie.
you came across. Auntie Nellie says, hi, Eddie.
Deuces.
Shut up,
Big
babe.
hugs. I love Eddie.
He's a mess. Look what
Oh,
he
so
done did. Look what he done did.
Don't judge me.
They go look. My
don't
neighbor's
judge me.
about to kill me. All right.
He's so
I walk
funny.
by these flowers and I touch them, but I don't pick them.
Oh my
My
gosh.
husband picks
So
them. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't judge
this
I
me.
will put the. I'm not
this
judging you, honey.
they're
Thank
there
you.
to be enjoyed. They're supposed to be enjoyed, right?
I get
Thank
it for
you.
your well and upkeep.
Thank
So
you,
you can
honey.
put in your
Yes.
own water and grow your own.
Yes. I am well and I am upkeep.
And those are freshly bred.
Freshly grabbed. You hear him freshly
Especially
grabbed.
grabbed. Especially for you. Especially for my empress.
You know.
Oh.
Look, speaking of laughter,
I'll pick them out of anybody's garden. Long as you goddamn where they at.
they cut it out.
That's for
Look,
my wife. So hit her with them.
they cut it out. Look, CBD, helps you with like emotional well-being. It helps you
Mm-hmm.
be like me. It's not hard for me to laugh because I'm always
Yep.
ready to laugh. And think I got a husband that is always doing something to crack me up.
That's the
But
truth.
getting back to it, CBD has so many properties.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and um, we were about to talk about you going to school and learning
Mm-hmm.
about uh, the properties of CBDs, the
Mm.
different oils, the carrier oils that facilitate
Yep.
the best
Mm-hmm.
kind of marrying of the oils for
Mm-hmm.
the best effect.
Mm-hmm.
And tell us about that. How did you come across the recipe that you found that we use now that we all love?
Okay.
I call it
Well,
Heaven's Heart, but it's called Cape Cod CBD. And if you've had some, you would understand our excitement about it because a lot of us light workers, we have taken Cape Cod CBD made by Aunt Nellie, and we all just love it. Okay, and I just want you to talk to us about how you came across the recipe and why you decided to infuse it with frequencies.
okay, so, well, first you had asked me about the school, just the training. I just searched
Hmm.
for, it was an online course at the Cannabis Training University. You could take up to a year to complete it, and it just covers every aspect of the cannabis industry from cooking to, the business side of it, just every aspect of the cannabis industry. It's just it's a certificate, and there is no real uh, you know, credentials out there at this point, that are, you know, there's no university, should I say, that has some
Right.
type of a degree.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I'm not an expert at anything. I took the course and completed it, and it just I knew that it would just come in handy if I wanted to do something in the future with it, and I had a feeling that I would be doing something, but I just didn't. I had no idea where it would land. So last year at some point, I had actually seen a woman online on another YouTube channel, and her name is Kim Paddock, and her website is actually called Miracle Products, miracleproducts.com, and
Hmm.
I had actually purchased some items from her. She has an oil called Trump Holy Oil, and she has
Chopoli.
some Trump Holy Anointing Oil is what she named hers, and then she had a really awesome cream. So, you know, I don't know. So I just started thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, I can make the, I've made oil before, so I could definitely do this recipe that she had. And as part of her faith, she shares the recipe. And, she has a little larger business, like a bigger business than mine is. She's been in business for a while. But anyways, I just started thinking about it and, listening to my, I don't know, my higher self possibly. And, I was thinking, okay, we'll do this. Just, I can do this for my family and friends and just see what happens. And, I don't, it just kind of fell into my lap. And, sharing that. And I made a cream that was, it's not the same ingredients as hers, but it's similar. And that's a pain relief cream. And that seems to be doing a lot of good for people. So that's exciting. So that's kind of how it happened. I just kind of kept on, I'm looking at my brother's picture right now, and he just kept on. I knew that if he knew about this recipe while he was here, he would have told me about it. So whether somehow he sent me to Kim, somehow this recipe came to me. However it happened, it just feels like it's 100% what I'm supposed to be doing. And so my thing is I make it in small batches, a little bit at a time. And but what I really want to do is teach people how to make it themselves, share the recipe, share the ingredients, share the instructions, so people can make it themselves. And it's so affordable to do, and it's so easy to do that people need this information now.
Yes. She shared the recipe with me. I made mine. Listen here, I burned the first one.
So, right.
I
So,
was
like I said,
stressed.
and again,
I was.
by the way, so the recipe is not my it is.
Mhm.
It's from the Old Testament, and I didn't know that until I saw Kim Paddock on another show. So, if people are looking, for some really quality products, I'm gonna shout out her website. Is www.miracle-products.com, and she has a nice line of products, and she's a really nice gal. And I don't know if I'd be doing this if I hadn't seen her. So I want to give credit to her, and I just encourage anybody who's interested in doing this to do it. And you start in your own neighborhood with your own families, and word of mouth. This oil is, it sells itself, and the frequencies. I think actually the frequencies you mentioned that are infused. I think that's kind of the kicker that makes it more powerful, because I
Yes,
infuse
it
it.
definitely
Yeah,
does.
I
It
infuse it
does.
with hundreds of hours of total body healing frequencies. So
Yes.
a little extra punch.
Yes.
See all the fams in the house.
Yes, and the thing, and that's the different thing about it. What I said before is like, these products, even though you can do them yourself, some people don't have the time, or like they don't make the time to like infuse it with the frequencies.
Right.
That is the part that I miss out of my CBD. That's
Hmm.
why I still have to take Nelly CBD every now and
But the
again, just
thing
because.
is, you can do that though anytime with the oil, even if it's in the
I
jar,
mean, I know, but like the universe has told me that you need to open yourself up for nurturing. Like,
Hmm.
yes, I can nurture myself, I
Oh,
can do
yes,
it myself. And there is some things that I do myself. Like I make
absolutely.
the oil myself because I know that I have to take a lot of it, because a couple of years ago when I was driving for Accessoride in New York, um, I like because I used to do a lot of driving all over, and we have very bumpy roads here. So I developed a herniated disc, like
Hmm.
two herniated discs, and then recently I fell and got a third herniated disc. So before that, I've had deep sciatic pain, nerve, my my herniated discs were pressing on my sciatic nerve, which was causing
Mm.
all my neurons to contract. So all along my right side, uh, I had just knots. My nerves would just knot up, and I would just be hunched over,
Mm-hmm.
and like an old lady, you know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
it just like stole my life from me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I was taking medications, and the medications were even further stealing my life from me because I realized even though it was taking the pain away, it was also taking away my sight, my balance, my memory, my
Right.
eyesight, and these were things that I cannot compromise. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And a friend of mine, she was like, well, try these gummies, try these CBD gummies. And I was like, well, what is that? She was like, well, they're herb gummies, but they don't get you high. I was like, no, no, I don't want it. Because, I smoke my herb. I've been smoking my herb and like, I
Mm-hmm.
like it, but it hasn't been giving me the pain relief that I have been looking for. That
Mm-hmm.
has been the missing thing. So, like, mind you, I'm smoking my herbs and I'm taking these damn medications. I'm taking ibuprofen, I'm taking muscle relaxers, and I'm taking gabapentin, which gabapentin is a silent killer. Okay, so like these medications were poisoning me, basically. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? And slowly just stealing my life away. And so one day she goes like, no, no, try it, try it. She brings some gummies. She could bring 4 gummies. I can still remember these shits now in aluminum foil. 4 little teddy bear gummies, different colors. Okay. So I ate the gummy and I was like, okay, this is all right, and I'm on my way home on the bus. Now,
Mm-hmm.
anything about New York, and the bus is crowded. People are grumpy. We're close together, so their frequency is getting on me. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
grumpy. Honey, when I took this gummy, I waited for the bus within 15 minutes. I was on the bus and I had this strange, calm feeling. Okay. And
Yeah.
it came from nowhere. It just kind of like
Right.
washed over me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, it's just like it was hard to get annoyed. You know what I'm saying? It was very hard to get annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got home and I realized I was like, I usually before I go to bed, I'll start feeling a little like twinge in my back, so
Mm-hmm.
I will, take my medicine. And I didn't feel anything, so I had forgot and I got tired and I went to sleep. When I tell you that was the best sleep I had had in
Right.
freaking years, I
Mm-hmm.
said, what the hell is this? Then I tried another one, and just to make sure, lightning will strike twice. And
Mm-hmm.
I tried that thing, and when I tell you it changed my life, it changed my perception.
Mm-hmm.
It even helps you deal with like emotional,
Mm-hmm.
mental uh, traumas that you may be dealing with, even stresses. It really
Right.
helps in so many ways and it has so many good properties. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's why I have to take it every day. I don't take anything else. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't take anything else. I even now I use it in
Good.
my hair. I use it on
Mm-hmm.
my skin. It is wonderful. And I had to find out why is it that the body loves CBD like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's because we have these cannabinoid receptors, you
Yes.
know, that are they're treated by getting the cannabinoid in the
Mm-hmm.
system. That
Yep.
maintains a healthy human
Mm-hmm.
system. But then you have this system that we're in. They want to test you for drugs. They want to do all of this, but then they'll give you all of these poisonous prescriptions that
Mm-hmm.
will change your personality. I mean, just look at Cialis. Was it Cialis? What's that one that stops you from smoking? It's one that stops you from
No,
smoking.
I
And
don't think it's
I
Cialis.
can't. I think it's Cialis. If I'm not mistaken, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But I was working with this guy, and he smoked, and his would like his wife wanted him to stop smoking, so she put him on a chantrix, chantrix,
Chantrix. Chantix?
chantrix. That's it.
Chantix. Chantix.
Chantrix. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
The
In
other
the
one, I
university,
think.
no, no,
The
that's
other
not
one.
it.
Hey, you got to look up the other one. I know what that one's for.
Yeah, yeah, 2 hours. That might listen. That
ED.
might be
ED. That's for
erectile
ED.
dysfunction.
Yes, it is.
Erectile dysfunction. God damn it!
That's why I was laughing.
Look at here.
I was like, no,
Look
it's
at
not
here. CBD will help you with that shit too. CBD will help you with that too. I ain't
Oh my
lying.
goodness. Funny.
Because you can't feel
Too
sexy if
funny.
you don't feel well. Okay.
That's true.
So the guy is taking his chantrix, right? And he says he's acting like a maniac. You know, he's getting mad over everything. He's throwing shit. You know, his wife was like, "Look, here's a pack of cigarettes. Throw that shit." Okay. So like these medications that they give you will change your behavior, you know, and will actually cause so much harm to you. Like me and my husband were listening to a commercial the other day, and it must have been about, I think it was for psoriasis or something like that, you know, dry skin. And the side effects was, you know, you may fatigue, you know what I'm saying, you may loss of hearing,
Mm-hmm.
loss of balance, even
Yeah.
fatality. I said, what the fuck? I would rather have dry skin. Like what?
Yeah.
You know, it's like it astounds me because you can
Mm-hmm.
take so much CBD. You can
Mm-hmm.
drink. Okay,
Yeah.
you see this bottle right here? Okay, I'm gonna just cover the because this is the empty bottle that
Yeah.
I'm reusing. This is why I
Yeah. You
put my
better be covering that
CBD
because that's not my
in.
label.
You see, no, that's why I said let me like stop. I don't even have a
I'm
label.
teasing.
What I did, I
I'm
put mine in
teasing.
the I got my
I'm
little
kidding.
label
Here.
maker and
Would
shit,
you
and
like
I
me to
just
show you
put
one? Here, we'll show you.
yeah, show right. So
Oh, wait a minute.
you can drink this whole thing. You can
Yeah.
drink the whole thing, and the most that will happen to
Yeah.
you is that you will sleep the
Mm-hmm.
whole day.
Yep.
Okay, until the next day.
And you did
Okay,
that. And you did that with
yeah,
like 4 drops, didn't you?
yes, I did. Okay, so you can what I mean to say is you cannot overdose on CBD. You know what I'm saying? And it has so many good properties. You know, they'll give children ADHD medicine, which I do not believe in. Okay, I don't believe in ADHD because people they pay attention to what they're interested in. Okay, I don't like math, so if I'm sitting in math class all day, I'm gonna be paying attention to everything else but math. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But you put some Transformers in front of me, and you know what I'm saying, some little GI Joes or whatsoever like that. I'm gonna play with those for hours. So that negates ADHD right there. You know, but if you
Yeah.
have a child or that may have issues with anxiety or things of
Mm-hmm.
that nature, you
Mm-hmm.
know, because this is a bully culture, you know what I'm saying? And these things will help. You know, even just like tensions in relationships or just like dealing with stressors, dealing
Mm-hmm.
with personal stressors when you don't have the time or the luxury to back in the days when you had a nervous breakdown, they
Mm-hmm.
would take you to a sanitarium, okay, where you would go to a sunroom and they'd let you luxuriate in this sunroom and in this place for like 2 3 weeks, you know, while you get yourself together. Well, in this day and age, women don't have the luxury of doing that. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we need things, not even just women, but men especially don't have the luxury of doing that. So, you know, we need little aids that will help us uh,
Mm-hmm.
to just maintain homeostasis in our life, emotionally, physically, and mentally. And CBD is definitely the key. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As with anything, I would say talk to your doctor, but they're not going to want you to get on CBD because then it's going to put uh, him and his girlfriend, Big Pharma, out of business.
Yeah.
Okay, and they want you
There's no
to
contradictions.
keep
There's
paying
no
their hotel
contradictions.
tab.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna be giving away some stuff today. Okay, and we would love to hear anyone's story. If anyone has any need, any questions, we would love to hear it. Okay, Auntie, tell the people about your products, how they can get them. Okay, give them your contact information.
Okay. So, well, today we're going to give away a 1 ounce bottle. I don't know how you want to do this, Empress, but a 1 ounce bottle of Cape CBD oil.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to give away a 2 ounce jar of Cape CBD body butter. Which,
Nice.
oops, sorry. Get that. So it has shea mango butter, cannabis tincture, blue spruce, black seed, castor oils, and arrowroot powder. And it's really great for
Nice.
pain and inflammation and just all around good for your skin. And
Nice.
so,
Now, that is
hey,
beautiful. And
see
that,
all the beautiful people in the
how
chat?
much of those normally? Even though
So,
we're giving them away for free today.
yep. So my 1 ounce bottle of CBD has about 1 gram of CBD per bottle. So you need very little, especially if you've never used CBD before. You
Hmm.
need about 4 to 6 drops to start to activate your cannabinoid system for healing. That's where you begin, and you just go up. If you listen to your body, you can
Yes,
increase from
yes.
there. And what was the other question? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh, listen. I was about to see how we can give away some stuff here. I got my pad here. See who is in
Oh,
the
I know, Sid.
chat. Because I told them only the ones that is in this chat is gonna be getting anything off of this giveaway.
Tisha, I can,
I
I
know,
can.
right? Yes, because I'm gonna
T
go on
Bear.
because she's gonna be doing the
Good.
show with Mr. Get Right.
I see everybody. I see everybody.
That's gonna be our comedy show. It's gonna be
Rabbits and
hilarious.
Karen and
Yes,
Leisha and Adam.
yes.
Yes,
Tell me, oh,
I
yeah,
see
get them
you.
off.
I see you
Mhm.
back there,
All right,
Mr.
let
Eddie.
me put my could you put your what email can they contact you at so that
Okay.
um they can get, matter of fact, let me put my email up there. Let me put my email so that you guys can send your information. Send, please. What you guys can do is everyone in the chat, please send an email with your information to this email address. Okay, send it and just give me a little sentence of why you should, why do you think you need the CBD? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just something small. You know what I'm saying? Or if someone in your family could benefit from CBD, please, let us know. We'd like to know your story because beyond this show today, we still are, we still give out samples in addition to selling cost effective CBD, in addition to giving you the recipe. If that is something that you desire, you will contact me. You will put your information in this email and I will forward it to Auntie Nellie so that you can get the information that you need to be able to
So what I do,
get your
Empress, when people
CBD.
do that, I
Yeah. So.
I
Mhm.
usually email them. I email them a copy of the recipe.
Okay.
All right, and I also will email them if they if they request, I email them where I purchase my ingredients. They everything needs to be everything needs to be everything needs to be food grade. This is just a suggestion. It's not, people can do their own research and find, the only the two items people really need to make CBD are hemp and an oil. The other three oils, they're just incredibly medicinal. They have, the cinnamon bark, the cinnamon leaf, and the myrrh oils have incredible medical value. So, when they work all together synergistically, it's powerful. It's so powerful. And like I said, it's not my recipe. I can't take credit. That's why I love it, and that's why I can, that's why I share it. You have to. We have to do better.
Yes.
We have to do better for our fellow humans, and the more we share it, the more the more people we can heal and make people feel better, and it creates such balance within a short period of time. We can balance people out.
I'm sorry. Someone will also receive. I got to make sure it's not upside down. Someone will also receive a bar of my butterfly aloe vera ylang ylang high frequency soap. This is high frequency spiritual soap. In addition to that, it moisturizes. This is pure aloe vera. Okay, and I will be giving away some of my all over body butter.
So awesome.
CBD. Okay, and I have a 10 milliliter. It's a little. I don't have it here, and I'm sorry, guys. I don't feel like getting up, but oh, forgive me. I'm so listen. Auntie Nellie had to call me like, "Are we still doing it?" I was like, yeah. What time? I was like, "What day is it?" Oh my God! What
like 10 minutes.
day is it? Give me a break. She said, I said that to my husband. I said, "Honey, what day is it?" He's like, "Saturday." I had to ask her, "What time is it?" She like 2:20. I'm in the damn kitchen mopping.
It's all good, right?
Oh, universe, help me. Help me, but I made it.
You made it.
I made it. Look, I made me black. I made me beautiful. But I'm here. You damn, I was not just to say ugly, okay? Even though Color Purple is one of my favorite movies. I was not just to do that. So, everyone, please, give your information if you're interested in receiving some CBD. We will do you're gonna receive it, okay? Because I've never done a giveaway before. I've always wanted to, and so forgive me. This is my first one, not the last. But I'm trying to do it the best way I can. So please bear with me and just send me your information over here to this email, okay? Just like with a short sentence, or letting us know why you think, why you're interested in the CBD and how do you think it will help you, or maybe someone in your family. And we're talking about this is beneficial not just for adults, it's beneficial for children, it's beneficial for middle-aged adults, it's beneficial especially for the elderly, okay? And in addition to that, it's even beneficial for your pets. Yes, for your pets, okay? Because pets, they have anxiety as well. They have pain, they have ailments, they have, sometimes they have gut problems that CBD does help you with, because CBD also helps with your digestion. It just has so many good properties. Anything that you can name, CBD will help you with it. I don't know about STDs. Look, I don't think CBD will help you.
That's all a myth anyways.
Keep it 100.
That's a myth. STDs are a myth. Come on now. I just wanted to throw out there too, if anybody has any questions, about CBD and its benefits, or, if I can answer any questions, again,
Yes. Does
I'm
anyone have
happy
any
to help.
questions? Can you see the comments, Auntie?
I can't. No,
You
I don't know
can't see
why.
them?
No, like on YouTube, it says it's not even like it hasn't begun on my YouTube channel for some reason. Even
Go out and come back in of
okay.
your YouTube channel.
Well, I mean, I don't have a YouTube channel, but just YouTube in general. All right, I'll try that. Oh, there we go. That's weird. Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, okay. Who's here?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's here. Hi, fam.
Let
Did they fall
me
asleep?
find out you over there watching yourself. You like me sitting in front of the mirror, like watching myself talking. I said,
Hey,
what
Tishy. I'm so happy. Look at everybody.
I said,
Tisha
where did I
Bear.
get that thing from?
I miss our
Please,
T-Bear.
everyone, please email us. We want to
Yeah.
help. Okay?
Yes, we do.
We want to help. And CBD
Yeah.
is very helpful for you.
Yeah,
Okay?
and the affordability part is something I wanted to talk about. It's just
Yes, talk about it, boo. Talk about it while I shuffle these cards.
Okay, so I just want to throw it out there that it's very exciting that people are excited about CBD. Online in the last year, and it's been hidden for way too long. So for people who have been getting it, that's awesome. However, a lot of people can't afford it. It's very expensive, and if you can make it yourself, it's just so affordable to make. So like I said, I'm just one small person, but anybody can do this. It's so easy. It's easier than you're throwing everything in a crock pot. You have to chop one vegetable, and that's it. You know what I mean? So the time is really minimal. So my 1 ounce bottle is this is $60 for 1 ounce of CBD, and like I said, there's 1 gram of CBD in this bottle, so that's a lot of CBD. It's more than most. And the body butter, this was really an accidental product that I just kind of was making for myself, and I shared it with my sister Susan. Shout out Susan. She's like one of she's my biggest, my biggest supporter, along with my brother and my mother on the other side. But yeah, the body butter was accidental, and I shared samples with a lot of people, and particularly one of my friends in Florida, Randy, and her girlfriends. A lot of them had arthritis, and so that has been it's been unbelievable how the testimonies on the body butter. I'm really blown away by that. So I know it's helped quite a few people joy. For this, yes, the soaps. But anyhow,
Speaking
it's
of
really
joy, that was the funniest thing that happened to me when I first took your CBD, right? I took it. Me and my husband was on our way to go see his mother's plants. So I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it because I'm like, yes, I want to get the CBD. I want to see what it is. I want to see what it's about. Everybody's talking about it. All my life family's talking about it. I'm getting mine. I cannot wait when I get it. So I take the 4 drops that she tells me to take, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like I want to say about 20 minutes later, it's just like I felt like I just wanted to dance. So I just was like, first I was just singing the songs, and I was like, no, F this. I got to play the songs. Once I started playing the songs, oh my God, I don't know who I thought I was.
I know.
I was dancing all around the place. Listen, I was in the car singing. I had my freaking pen. I was singing. I had a microphone. I was everything.
You were activated.
I wore my body out that day. Okay. I just could not stop shaking my hind parts like ow, ow, ow. It just was like it was just like everything. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, yeah, I love this CBD. I don't like
Yeah.
it. I love it. So
Yeah.
those frequencies, they
Yeah.
is
The
something. It's
frequencies.
just like
Mm-hmm.
something different, you
Mm-hmm.
know.
And that was like, that was like a last minute download type thing. It was like,
Man,
infuse it with frequencies, and I was like, oh, okay. And so then I have this little, little way I do my oil, and I put it in the dark for 7 days and play the frequencies as often as I can, shake it up a couple times a day, and I do think the frequencies give it the extra power. It's
yes, yes,
along with it being a
yes.
divine recipe, so. So it's fun. It's fun to share it. It's fun to see how how it's it's helping people, and the feedback it's been unbelievable. It's been amazing, as
Yes.
Karen would say. Hasn't we don't call it crazy anymore. It's not crazy. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Thank you, T Bear.
It's
I
like
love you.
what the what?
What the what? Where's our T Bear? Miss my T Bear.
Yes.
Hey,
She
my
oh she's
sister.
in there. She's in there. That's why I want to remind everyone to please send your information to the email address that is on the screen, okay? Because we will be in consideration behind the scenes, and you will surprise. You will be getting your CBD. You'll be getting your cream. Now, because we have so many things to give away, that means more people will get something, which is wonderful. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to pull some cards that I've
Awesome.
been shuffling here, but I just wanted to get everyone in the chat because, as I always say, the damn YouTube, when I watch the video over, I don't get the comments. And I love my comments. I absolutely love my comments. It just shows that people are
Leisha,
here
Leisha, Leisha.
and they are participating, interacting. We have to interact again, and soon we're not going to be online. We're going to be interacting in person. I just really like being able to look at your comments, and it's like almost being in the chat with you
Oh,
guys, because I get to read it and then I laugh, and I just love
oh.
seeing you guys interact with each other and everything. It's a beautiful experience for me.
So
So, and I thank
I
you
just
guys.
I wanted to tell you one other thing. I see Karen reminded
Yes,
me in the
go
chat.
ahead, darling.
So I
Go
want to
ahead.
shout out the Soul family. You guys are
Yes,
unbelievable, and my sister Sue is here too. And
yes.
so I just want to tell you real quick. So the CBD that I make now is with a strain of hemp called Bubba Kush, and
Bubba Kush.
it's called Bubba Kush. So at this particular place that I get the hemp, they go by um, Balance, and then they go by Chill and Super Chill. So
Yes.
I order Bubba Kush. It's a balanced strain, so it's it's just all around for any time of day. And my sister Sue helps me out, and she wanted to get some hemp, for me to make oil. So that way I can keep her bottles full all the time. So
That's
she ordered
right.
me. So she ordered me, which I'm happy to do. And so I go. I was going to make a double batch last week, and I go and get everything ready, and I look at the back of her hemp that she bought, and it was called Kush. It wasn't Bubba Kush. So Kush, I had to go in and look it up. So Kush happens to be a super chill strain. So I was like,
Mhm.
just like that. It was like I had another product. So I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna change the name of this. It's gonna be called Balance.
Balance.
And so this is the first time that I'm gonna announce my new product, which I don't even have
Yes.
my labels
Yes.
for yet. And we're gonna call that. It's gonna be called Rest.
Yes, you heard it here
Rest.
first. Balance and rest.
Yeah,
You
and I
heard?
do have I have one more on the back burner for AM, and yeah, everybody knows I announced that not announced it the other day in the Zoom, but it just it was go. I had a couple names and it was
Which
going to be
other?
lift.
What's the other? What's the name of the other one?
Well, the morning there's going to be one for actually it's going to be for morning, but it actually could be for any time of day. And we're going to call it Rise.
Rise. Yes, I like that.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Just breasts. What?
Is that the one
Silly
that
girl.
you're using the Kush on, or is that the one that you're using like the Bubba Kush?
The Bubba Kush is for balance.
Susan!
She's being fresh. Gotta make me laugh. No,
I freaking love it. Keep it coming. Give it.
no, she wants me to blush. That's what she's gonna try and make me. I think she's talking about yours, not mine. So anyway, so the Bubba Kush is the balance. That's the one I use for the regular CBD from the start because it's just a really good, just balance. Homeostasis. It's great.
Yes.
The Kush is a super chill, so that will be for nighttime use or if you're sick, you need extra sleep. It's a really another really great strain. So but the one for morning will be called Rise, and
Send me a sample of the new one.
I didn't end up making the double batch because I didn't want to mix them. I made a batch of the regular. I made a batch of the balance last week, and my she's slacking. She was supposed to come over yesterday and make oil. So we haven't made that yet, but like I said, it takes.
Supposed to come over. No, let me stop.
It was her day. It was her day off, so I didn't get. She likes her time too.
I just pay
Just,
it. I just pay it. Yes,
333. Thank you, GB. Her and I always see numbers. We see the numbers.
Brittany, I see you, Mama. That
Yes.
just tell me it's time to pull his card. All right.
Yeah, happy birthday to my sister Susan too. She's
Happy
let's see.
birthday to ya.
She's 35 tomorrow.
Hey.
35
Happy
again.
birthday, Auntie.
She looks
Happy
35.
birthday. Ooh.
She has
look
two
at
beautiful
this.
sons.
Two sons? Aren't you
Two beautiful
lucky?
sons.
I'm waiting for my dream to manifest too. I had a dream of a beautiful brown boy that looks just like his daddy, curly hair, and I cannot wait for that to manifest, okay? And I am having all the fun practicing, okay? All right, let me not get fresh. You see what you did, Susan? You see what you did? All right, my beloved. Our first card here, we got Seek
This is
and
going to be
Find.
awesome.
Do you see that?
Oh, little
Seek
chipmunk.
and Find, honey. All right. The universe says, slow down. Slow down. You see
Yeah, I have no
that?
problem. I have no problem in that department.
Yes, slow it down.
Susan will
honey.
tell you that. I have
Look at
no
this.
problem slowing down. Oh, that's
We got the
beautiful.
partners. We got partners here. The seahorses. We got partners here. All right, slow down. Now let me just look at these cards for a moment, honey. Seek and find. Okay. We got a chipmunk with a nuts. Okay. And a bunch of grapes. So he done found him a bunch of stuff, huh? All right, we got slow down. Slow down. Two snails. You know what I'm noticing here? This is so funny to me. I mean, this just jumped out at me, okay? Now, we have a single individual here. Seeking to find, right? But if you look at this picture here, the slow down picture, it's not an individual slowing down. It's two people slowing down. You know, two individuals. I don't want to say people, I'm sorry, two creatures slowing down of the same accord together. Okay? Nestled in a tulip. Slowing down,
Did you know?
beauty,
That's my favorite.
slowing
That's my favorite
down.
flower. That's
You
my
know
favorite
what? I
flower.
know. Look at that.
My
Mm.
sister will tell you.
Then we got partners here. We got two seahorses. Two seahorses. Okay? So these cards is telling me, you're seeking to find, and there is going to be a union, a togetherness, a partnership in the slowing down. But I think,
Hmm.
it's like there's a speeding, you're speeding, you're looking when you're looking for something, you're speeding, but it's right in front of you. Slow down. Slow down.
If I get much
Mm,
slower, I don't have a
find
heartbeat.
the partners. Partners. I mean, sometimes when we think of slow down, it doesn't necessarily mean
Physically,
physically moving.
I know.
Sometimes our emotions, our thoughts, they're speeding, they're going on that jet plane, you know what I'm saying? We can't slow them down. It's just like we can't grab onto a thought. It's just all over the place.
Hmm.
Well, just try to slow your mind down. Slow down. Mm,
Slow down.
Partners, I mean, ooh, that just jumped out at me. I noticed that this card here was just like an individual, but it's like a bunch of grapes. It's a
Look at my
bunch of,
sister's comment. Oh my
okay,
gosh.
bunch of grapes.
See,
Okay,
told you.
so
My
that just
sister.
came to me. Hmm?
Any, my sister. Any slower, she'd be a sloth.
Stop! Stop!
Ah.
Well,
I'm all
sloths.
good with me. I'm all good with me. I love
People think
sloths.
that sloths are lazy, but they're actually they're like
Thinkers.
reserving their energy for one big burst. You know what I'm saying? They're not lazy. They're kind of meticulous. You know what I'm saying? They don't make a move until they're absolutely sure.
Yep. Oh, that's the truth. Yep.
So
Yeah,
we change our
that's for sure.
perspectives about these creatures and we can understand them a little bit more. Let's go to the guidance, guys, and see what we are being told here, honey. The chipmunk. And another thing about the chipmunk is that they hold food in their cheeks. You know what I'm saying? They hold food in their cheeks, so it's like they can save some for later. You know,
Hmm.
they don't
Time to
gotta eat
save
it
it.
all right now. So even though he got this bunch of grapes right here, you know what I'm saying? He could just store some in the cheeks for later and slow down. I gotta keep picking up this card. It just tells me to keep picking it up. Slow down.
Mm, yeah.
Okay, okay.
That might be meant
Everything's
for
in
somebody in
God.
the chat. I think that might be meant for my sister, actually, in the
Yeah, it
chat.
could it could be meaning it could be meant for
Yes.
any one of the watchers. Resonation, you know what I'm saying? It could be meant for any one of the watchers. Okay, 35.
Oh my gosh. Your chat's killing me.
Okay, the key words are action, believe, manifest. And above all, watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Roland Dahi. Mm.
Hold on one
Chipmunks
second.
let you know that although you are dreaming and wishing, you aren't taking the clear action to make your dreams come true. The clearer and stronger your desire, the more action you will receive. As you begin to see the whole picture, retaining the parts you want and eliminating what you don't want, your greatest wealth is the knowledge that you are complete within yourself. Your major goal is to discover as much as you can about yourself, because the more you know about yourself, the better you can deal with any life situation. Take the action in order to push open the door you so badly want to walk through. If you don't seek, you won't find. If you don't knock, the doors will remain closed. If you don't walk through the door, you'll remain stuck in one place. Spend some time wishing and manifesting, but don't forget to take some action too. If you want a new job, send out that resume. If you are looking for a relationship, start inquiring whether your friends know of anyone. If you want to begin a business, start writing business plans. Today is the wake up call to your inner soul. Will you take the first step and turn the doorknob? Ooh, so interesting. So interesting. Yes. Okay. Mm. Did you guys hear that? I hope you did. If you didn't, you can rewind. Okay, let's go to the next guidance. Slow down. Slow down. Sometimes when we are rushing, we miss things. We miss things. So it's good to take your time. It's good to take your time and be thorough. It's so funny. Look at the page
Mm-hmm.
it's on. 111. Let me see if I can show you
Ha!
guys that page. Look at that page 111. You see that down there? Such synchronicity. So weird.
Mm-hmm.
Keywords: slow, quiet, trust. Within you there is a stillness and a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. Herman Hesse. Snail reminds you to take some time and slow down. Life has been much too chaotic for you, and there is a concern for your health. If you do not take time for yourself, you may want to take a vacation in order to get away from the world and regain a sense of yourself. Nothing filled with activities, but instead a vacation that will be able to replenish your soul. Splurge on a massage or take a yoga class. Practice slowing down, and your body, mind, and spirit will gift you with the balance that you sorely need right now. You've lost the ability to trust and have built a shell around you. Slow down, quiet your emotions, and rest. Remember that trust and mistrust takes time. So does the restoration of it. Don't stay too long without talking it through with a confidant. A retreat may be just what you need. Lock yourself in the bathroom, start a bubble bath, light some lightly scented candles, grab your favorite book, and slow down. Okay? Slow down, honey. Yes. Now we come to the partners. Mm, I love that. This looks like romance to me. This looks like romance, Yes, honey. Partners. Okay. Let me not go off on my tangent. Y'all know how I could get. I'll start singing. I will do, I will do it, honey. The universe will get me together like cut this shit.
No, do it. It's a good part of the show.
It will get me right together. Mm. Love, partners, foundation, balance, relationship, safety. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Aristotle. If you've chosen seahorse, this is a time for you to look closely at the relationships around you. If you are currently with a love partner, it is time for you to rekindle your passion and explore new ways to build on your foundation. Safety and security is important for you, and Seahorse offers protection, love, and safety so that you can continue on your journey. If you're single, it is very important for you to restore the balance that is missing within you in order to attract the right person. Like attracts like. Be the type of person that you want to be in your life. I'm sorry, be the type of person that you want to be in your life. Okay, I did say that right. Okay. Unlike humans, it is the male seahorse that carries the babies. I always loved that about the seahorses. And I really wish that human men could carry the babies. We would, I mean, us women would take such good care of you guys.
That's true.
Unlike humans, it is the male seahorse that carries the babies. This card could signify that there is an imbalance between the female and male partnership in which a realignment must take place. This could be with the workplace or a love relationship. If you are thinking of beginning your own business, this is a wonderful time, but you must not go it alone. A partner is needed to help with the balance. You may be the creative type. You will then need someone to ground you with regards to finances or vice versa. There is also a message that a loved one, male energy, who has crossed over is coming through. A message of love and peace. Ancient Europeans believed that the seahorse carried the souls of deceased sailors to the underworld. Seahorses offered the sailors male energy, protection on their journey as they went to meet their destiny. It is now time for you to embrace your destiny. Ooh, that was a powerful message. That was powerful. I got a little chill on my shoulder here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right, all right. I know you got that message, sis. I know you felt that. I know you
Mm-hmm.
felt that. Okay. And I just want to draw one final card from my beloved uh Sacred Rebel deck. I just want to draw one card. Universe, just give us one final lovely message that will resonate with my lovely audience. A healing message, a healing message, a healing message. So it is. So it is. Woo, child. Receiving. Guys, see that? Receive. And I just want everyone to just feel the energy of this card.
It's beautiful.
Okay? Feel the energy of this card. Mm. Receiving.
Is that oil in her cup?
Receiving. Okay. Mm, mm. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Receiving. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a beautiful card.
It's beautiful. It's just like, but you have to be open to receive. I just got that message.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be open to receive and not just superficially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You have to be open to receive because all of these areas, the cup must be filled. And because we have free will, we have to be open to these things because the universe wants to give it to us. They just want to give it to us.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, honey.
Beautiful.
Receiving. I was not going to do the guidance on this card, but I must do the guidance on this card, okay? Because I have to do the guidance on this card. It's just giving me so strong vibes, and that means someone out there needs to hear this message. So therefore, so it is. So it is. Receiving. Mm, mm. You are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take a moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe. That is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance for restoration, now to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. The healing process below will help you surrender any guilt or shame you feel for having needs in the first place. It will also help you overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. Do you know how much joy the universe gains from being able to give to you? When you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and are happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communion between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you demur, saying you cannot accept that, it is too great a gift, or that you are not worthy, mm, you are impeding that flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with the false modesty and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up, all of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with the spectacular living art of sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off, step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while. Switch off. Do something else. Let it all go. And it will all flow. Yes. Yes, honey. I love that. You know, that just reminds me of a saying that I read. You know, when we are playing, this is when we are more creative. This is what we call downstreaming. Okay, when you're downstreaming, you are in flow. You are more in flow with the universe and with your higher self when you are playing. Okay, and this is when the bulk of your ideas come in, and these are the ideas that will be more likely to manifest and be successful when you are in downstream because there is no stress associated with downstreaming. So just remember to rest. In rest we can create, and we can't. If we open the store and we don't replenish the store, then we can't help anyone. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to everyone here, and I hope these
Those were great
messages
cards.
has resonated with the audience. I hope it has given you spiritual guidance and healing, and so it is. I thank the guys for coming. Namaste, I say to them. Okay. With that being said, let me remind everyone to please send your information to send your information to the email that you see on the screen so that we can choose who's going to be getting these products. We have so many to give away. So a couple of you will be receiving products. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm saying. Let's sing. One heart, it's a and I will feel alright.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Singing together creates harmony. It's a harmony vibration. And that's exactly what we're heading to. We're already
Empress,
here, actually.
she sees you.
We're
She sees
already
you.
here. And the best is definitely yet to come, guys. Because we have to heal ourselves, so
Leah
that we
wants to see
can
you, Empress.
assist in healing the world. I'm sorry, what you said,
Leah
darling?
wants to. Leah said Leah wants to see you.
Hey,
Puppy.
Leah! Leah loves my voice.
Yes.
Leah loves my voice. So I'm happy with that. Let me get you some of these chats. while we going out on the song, play our song. Yes, turn it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Look. I thank you guys so much for being here. This was a lovely show. I loved it. I loved it. This is that she's not that fresh.
She'd say I'm fresher, which is probably true.
Oh, oh,
All because of him. This guy right here.
feel alright.
My brother.
And I will feel alright. Feel alright. Yes, let's get together and feel alright. Yeah. Well, look, was that a commercial? I was about to start rocking down.
That was a commercial. It was. I didn't have the playlist. I just had that one.
You know, they always do that to me too. I'm like, who plays a commercial in the middle of a damn song?
Oh, it's really
I'm like,
annoying.
we already know about your copyright infringement foolishness.
Oh, oh well.
Know about your copyright infringement foolishness.
Oops, sorry.
I gotta do my comments, guys, because you know I love seeing the comments, and when I watch it again, I got to see the comments.
Oh yeah, free
Please
hugs,
don't-
baby.
Yes, please don't forget to send your information to the email on the screen, okay, with a little sentence
Hey,
letting
Jojo.
us know
Roger.
why. Yes, why do you why are you interested in the CBD, or if there's someone in your family that you think it could help, please let us know. You know, just tell us your story. It doesn't have to be long. You know, it doesn't. I mean, it could be as long or as short as you want. You know, I just want some uh, you know, just a damn it, help me, universe, a context to, you know, put to the CBD. You know, I just wanted to know what context, like, you want it for, like, if that makes sense. You know, just like, what do you think it's going to help you with? You know, look, as I click on femininity, and I did make a joke about the Cialis, right? That the CBD will help you with that too. That really is not a joke, because the funny thing about that, right? So I said to my
Karen.
mom-in-law, I said, I'm gonna send you some CBD, right? And she was like, well, listen here. I was like, it's gonna help you with your mood and everything, this, that, and the other. She was like,
Thank you,
it better
Karen.
not mess with my libido, because I don't want nobody on me. I was like, I just was quiet. I don't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say anything, because you know what? Look, I already got a high libido, but when I'll be looking at my husband real stalkish, like, real creep, like.
I got nothing.
So, do make you feel a little sexy, you know. So I'm not going to hold you up about that, you know. You know, because then it's really like they visual, but sometimes when they have a psychological issues or emotional issues, it can affect their libido. You know what I'm saying? And fortunately, CBD helps with that. CBD, it just, you would be surprised about how many things could just knock off your homeostasis. Not getting enough sleep, you know, not being in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're always in a bad mood, you can actually create a mental condition for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we are not meant to stay in one low frequency like that. It is actually damaging to us. You know what I'm saying? So the more that you can raise your frequency just by like, doing simple things by laughing, and who is going to want to laugh if they don't feel good? CBD will help you with that. It will help you with that. It's not going to make you seem as if you high or whatever, but it will make you seem like you. It will give you a pleasant mood. It will help
Mm-hmm.
your dopamine and serotonin centers open up. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, and will give you the natural healing that you need without all of that medications and side effects. It just
Mm-hmm.
will help you with so many things. You might use it just for pain, but you end up, working on your depression, because or anxiety. Because for me, uh, there was a time when I had anxiety. I had anxiety
Mm-hmm.
about just like everything, because like when you get older, like I realized when I was younger, a lot of things used to roll off my back. I would be able to
Mm-hmm.
like bounce back from it. I would
Yep.
just if me and my friend had a fight, or you break up, you just so many traumatic things that happen in the life. You know what I'm saying? And you're able to bounce back from it uh, easier when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? You're more resilient. But I find that the older I get, you know what I'm saying, I'm not so resilient. You know what I'm saying? These things kind of like stick with me a little bit longer than I'd like them
Mm-hmm.
to. And I must say CBD has helped me get through, just get through. You know what I'm saying?
Ish.
Even to say like everything that I've found out about this movie, everything that's happening with the children, and even before that, when
Mm-hmm.
I talked about uh when I was going on a job interview one day, and I came out of the subway, and like this rush of people was walking towards me, and just the sadness on these people's face and the discontent and the unhappiness, I just felt it all rushing
Mm-hmm.
towards me. And I was like, oh God, this
Mm.
is terrible. You know what I'm saying? This is absolutely terrible. And I know some people may say, but well, what's that got to do with you? I mean, if you're in a good mood, well, hell, it doesn't matter what kind of mood they're in. Well, let me say something about that. Because the frequency of a person, it spreads out around about 6 feet in
Mm-hmm.
circumference around an individual. So
Right.
just like imagine all of these people with these negative emotions and these negative feelings, you know what I'm saying? They're
Mm-hmm.
getting mixed in your frequency because energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be disrupted and distorted. You know what I'm saying? As well as it can be exchanged. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's transferred. It's transferred energy. So, like, they're transferring this energy onto you. I mean, you're going to be affected by it, whether you want to or not. So, in the grand scheme of things, we are actually connected, and what affects one person affects us all,
Right.
So, with that being said, I just like to remind everyone uh, hmm, that it's not just about you. You know, we are humanity, and that means we must live in harmony. So uh the dynamic of in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. We're not going to live by that anymore because everyone is going to open their other eyes. Okay, they're going to open their other eyes so that we can be in harmony. And you first have to do that by healing self so that we can heal others, because there is so much need for healing within ourselves and within the world. So, let's just start with ourselves and the people around us, and may it spread like wildfire. So it is. And I thank everyone for being here when you can be anywhere. Where else? Okay, and I wish you well. And I want to remind you again, please, please, please put your information here, send your information. And when I say your information, I mean your name, your name, your address, as well as the little paragraph or sentence or whatever, or you could simply say, hey, my grandma, or she has
Mm-hmm.
this condition. What do you think? Do you think this will help her? And or you can ask a question, and we will be glad to get back to you and answer any questions that you may have. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
again, I thank you guys for joining me, and I wish you all well. Okay. And I want to
Thank you,
give a
family.
special thank you to my guest, my sister, my fellow
Thank you,
light worker and
Empress.
family, and all my light family in the chat. I
Yeah,
appreciate you for your
holla!
support. Yes, look,
Soul fam!
holla.
Holla! Holla
Look,
to
there
the
she is. There she
fam!
is.
It's
Because
over. I can come
I
out now.
wanted her to say, I wanted her to say when she was talking about the CBD, when she told me, she was like, "Yeah, you can make a shitload." I wanted her to say that. I love it when she cuts.
Not a shitload of money, not but a shitload of oil.
A shitload of oil. Yeah, there you
Thank
go.
you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Make
that.
sure you correct that. We know that's.
Oh, love
Uh,
you so
Thank
much,
you,
guys.
Tisha, Susan, Adam, Brittany, everybody.
Yes, namaste, my
Veronica,
family.
Karen, everybody that I can see, Danielle. Thank you,
Yes, yes. I
everybody.
made sure I put all of them so when
Yeah,
you
thank
watch it
you.
again, when I watch it again, we can see all of the comments. Because when you have it on thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm
Oh!
gonna be sending you a message
Hey,
because I want to
D!
know.
D's in the building, too.
Hey! I
There
want
he
to
is.
know when can I schedule the show for us to do because we're gonna be having a show. I'm gonna be introducing y'all to Mr. Get Right, and he's
Mr.
gonna be
Get
telling you
Right.
an interesting story about how he came to be and how he got rescued by
Mr.
me, the butterfly. It's gonna be freaking hilarious. And speaking about CBD, just a segue and laughing. Um, did you know that laughing increases your life by 10 minutes every time you laugh? It sends out a, a help me, universe, help me. It secretes a hormone, an
Endorphins.
endomorphin.
Oh,
Okay, it's a feel
endorphins.
good it's a feel good hormone that we have in our body that every time we laugh it releases it, and it helps us live longer. And in reverse, every time we get angry, we release a hormone called cortisol, which shortens the life. So let's live a long life. And, the doctors always say the best medicine is laughter. So we are going to be laughing. We're going to be laughing. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said,
We
I'm trying to get
laugh.
all my,
We
okay,
laugh a lot.
I got these comments. So
They're
with
so
that being
awesome.
said, please you guys join me as well when we do the show and you meet Mr. Get Right, the puppet that my
Oh,
Care Bear
Tish.
teacher has created. It's going to be
Yes.
freaking hilarious. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we should do the show at night because I'm gonna be drinking. I'm gonna have my little drink and shit. I'm gonna have my joint and I'm gonna be cracking up. Okay, I'm gonna be talking back and forth to Mr. Get Right.
Mr. Get Right. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's something
Well,
else.
I can't
He's
wait to
something
see
else.
Tish. I miss
Yes,
her
and
smile. I miss her beautiful
yes,
smile and her
yes,
energy. T Bear, I love you. Seriously, come on. We haven't heard any songs in a long time from my T
yes,
Bear.
yes.
We need
She
it. We
gonna
need a little
listen.
session.
I don't know
We
if
need
he
a
got a
session.
song or what, but he sure gonna come in here and cut up.
Yeah. I'm sure he's been practicing the guitar.
Yes. That's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be hilarious. But
Nighttime
thank
dish
you
this. All right,
guys.
awesome.
I'm
Thank you,
gonna shut it
Empress.
down right now, and I thank you guys for being here again. When you can be
Thank you,
anywhere
everybody.
else, again, I'm gonna take
Peace.
this off.
Peace.
Please don't forget to send us your information in the
Yes.
email, because every email
I'll give
you
away
send
some free
me, I'm gonna
products.
forward it to Nellie so that she can be in the loop as well of of the emails and everything, and we're going to be making decisions. And please continue to send us your emails, because even if you don't receive a free sample or anything this time, we are going to be doing this. I don't know if it's going to be monthly or if it's going to be bi-weekly, but we are going to be doing this, okay? And that you see the Light family talk about free hugs. I don't know which one of them going to come up here and really discuss with me about these free hugs.
Oh, well, I started that, so that would be me.
We'll be giving them out at. Look.
We all
we'll
get T-shirts.
Free hugs out at, and that would be wonderful.
Hey,
okay.
Dee has a song already. It's amazing. Just
he has a song.
Yep.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
Well, free hugs,
nice.
baby.
Nice.
Hugs, baby.
Look at that.
Free hugs, baby.
Already, mamas.
Here he is. Free hugs, baby.
Okay, darlings. Thank you so much for joining
Thank you, guys.
me. Until next time, love you. Namaste.
Namaste.